Good morning, everyone, online and offline audience. A warm welcome to meeting number 202 of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. I am Mohan TMR, your Sajid attempt of the day. I am sure you are excited as I am. The meeting will be blocked for 2 hours. I would request each and everyone to stay and at the meeting. Before we start the meeting, I want to highlight some key points. Your video should be on and audio should be on. And audio should be on when able to speak, call to speak. Regarding the topics of sex, religion, and politics, even though International does not put any restrictions on these topics, at the Gabbys Toastmasters Club, we request all speakers and mindful are responsible on these sensitive topics. As a club, we are committed at practicing diversity and inclusion, both the letter and spirit. There are no sexist, racist, any such undertones that create hostility, discomfort if our members face. Let me now call upon today presiding officers Mukund Joshi, who is a financial professional working for Capgemini as the director. He is currently the vice president education of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. He loves reading, public speaking, and currently is a learning golf. Over to you, presiding officer Mukund Joshi.
Thank you very much, Sergeant at Arms. Good morning, everybody, and very warm welcome to meeting number 202 of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. Thank you very much. It's been a nice morning, sunny morning, and what a better way to spend than to be in the Toastmasters and speak your heart out to whatever you want to speak. Thank you very much. So I see couple of guests. Before that, I would like to declare meeting number 202 open. And secondly, I am filling in for the president of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club, that is DTM Nancy Goyal. As I said, I declare the meeting open. I see a few guests, couple of them. Can I request Ashrita to please come online and introduce yourself and tell us what brought you to the Gabbys. Ashrita, if possible, please do come on camera.
So I am a first year student of engineering. So I had a meeting in my college about Toastmasters, and I was interested to join it in the college. As it was only for the student club, I thought I'll have diversified networking if I join. I don't know about the clubs basically, so I thought if I join here, I'll get more information about the Toastmasters.
Of course, you will. Thank you very much. And this is the right place to be to get more information on Toastmasters. And I think the TMOD will definitely take you through about the entire Toastmasters, the way the meetings are conducted, etc. Thank you very much. Going on to the next guest, I see Rahul V. Rahul, can you please come on camera and
is my camera visible?
Yeah, it is now, but I think there is an echo. I can hear myself speak.
Okay, so well, just give me a minute. Sorry about that. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello everyone, and hello Mukund. My name is Rahul. I was part of Toastmasters initially, and I've discontinued. I was not active for a while, and I just want to get back to the habit of giving speeches and just get back into the feeling of public speaking and speaking to people. That's what brought me here to Gabbys. So there isn't much, but this is what I'm back. I just want to be back and just want back to giving speeches, basically.
Okay. So what are you doing, Rahul?
Well, I work in the IT. I work as a network engineer in the Walmart.
Okay.
So right now, apart from that, I finished my run. I just came back at 9:30 and I just hopped onto the meeting right now, so don't miss it.
Okay, I'm sure we have all been there. We have dropped off Toastmasters, got back into Toastmasters. One of the gentlemen said in the last meeting something like, we can go out of Toastmasters, but we can't take the Toastmasters out of us. Something to that effect. Yeah. So we always come back. Thank you and welcome, Rahul.
Yeah, thank you.
Nilesh, are you a guest or are you a member?
Sir, I am a newly joined member.
Newly joined member, exactly. That's the reason why I just thought we'll check with you. All right. So we then have, I think, one more guest, if I'm not mistaken, that is Chandana S. Chandana, would you like to come on camera and give a brief introduction about yourself? Tell us what brought you to Gabbys, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're visible now.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Actually, I'm Chandana. This is my second meeting. Actually, I'm an HR professional from Mysore. Basically, I was looking for something where I can learn public speaking. So that's when I found Gabby's Toastmaster online. So this is my second session, and I'm excited to uh, be on more sessions. So yeah.
Excellent, excellent. So are you basically from Mysore? Are you logging in from Mysore?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. I love that city. I did my high school there in
Oh.
Mysore. A beautiful city. I think it's just relaxing now after having gone through the hectic days of Dasra.
Yes.
It must be calming down now. All right. Okay. Thank you very much and welcome to the Gabbys.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, again, a warm welcome to meeting number 202. We have an excellent session today for all of you. A lot of learnings that are there in today's meeting. We have a great speech, a path breaker, evaluation sessions, etc. And the theme is suggestions for the younger generation. And this is what interested me a lot. And I think I have a lot of learning to do myself because I can know what suggestion I can give to my teenage daughter. So, uh, but if you, on a lighter note, if you want to go with my own experience of giving suggestions to this younger generation, I would wish today's TMOD good luck. But having said that, let us see what he has in store for us. What solutions we can give to our younger ones or to our teenage sons and daughters. Yeah. Without further ado, I would like to call upon today's Toastmaster of the day, Ganesh. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. You're not audible, Ganesh. There's some voice.
You start talking. Am I audible?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, start. Okay. So should I go ahead? You can go ahead. Yeah. Okay. So I'll put a gathering on so that you are on the screen. You are on the screen. You can start. Okay. So good morning, all. Thanks for joining today's meeting. And the theme today is suggestions for the upcoming generation. Why did I come up with this topic? Thank Mukund for wishing me luck. So I was going to US a long time back, 20 years before, and we had to meet a client. So that's when we had to buy a jacket those days, a coat, suit, and all that. So I was searching on the Google what is the best thing to do, because there are many different versions of the coat, like sports, blazer, everything. So I went to Google and then I searched, I found a link called as Art of Manliness. And that is the website. And manliness in terms of not woman to man, but it is a boyhood to manliness, right? So when I went there, I found details on the things that I have to buy and all that. But what interested me was one of the articles was about rules for my unborn son, right? So I didn't want to name it as rules. I know this generation will be, it is very difficult to take the rules and it has become a very negative word. So suggestion is also a big negative word nowadays, but I couldn't find a different word. So, and then this person who is an author, he is also a father. And the moment the son is born, he finished this book, and then suddenly he also had a daughter. So he also wrote a book on rules for my newborn daughter. So I have picked some topics and rules or suggestions from these two books so that we can go to that today. And so to start off, I'll just describe the meeting structure for the benefit of guests. In a regular Toastmaster meeting, we have three sections. One is the prepared speech section. Today it is Srihari Acharya and Sanjay Jain who will be taking up the speaker session. And then there is a table topic section where we have different table topics. Guests will be given preference than the regular Toastmasters. And then we have an evaluation section, which will be evaluated by the general evaluator and team. Today, we don't have a TTE, Table Topic Master Evaluator. So I think I have more time. So before calling on the general evaluator, so a couple of things what I found interesting from the book. So to start with, this is for the men. A t-shirt is neither a philosophy nor an advertisement. It's a shirt, wear it plain. So this is one of the rules. What do you guys think about it? Any?
Could you please repeat it, t-shirt?
A t-shirt is neither a philosophy nor an advertisement. It's a shirt, wear it plain. This is from a dad.
Okay. So you can ask anybody.
Anybody online?
You can ask Shubham. Okay. Okay, I can answer.
Yeah.
So our TMOD has asked that should t-shirt be a very plain t-shirt or it should have some nice graphics on it? Philosophy or, I mean, so he meant to say that t-shirt is just a plain t-shirt. So I would partially agree on this because I love wearing t-shirts which have graphics. My t-shirts may not be a philosophical t-shirts, but I would say a t-shirt wherein I feel to have it paintings on it or to have it imprints of proverbs on it, because a plain t-shirt is not my kind of t-shirt. But even though many philosophers say that you shouldn't have much, I mean, you shouldn't possess things materialistically, but I would say a t-shirt is just a t-shirt and we can have anything on t-shirt. That's my take on it.
So now as a dad to a daughter, if something is that meaningful, you shouldn't need a tattoo to remind you.
Yeah, you can ask.
Anybody?
Mukund, you can ask.
Anybody who has a daughter?
Mukund.
Sorry, what was the saying? If anybody,
If something is that meaningful, you shouldn't need a tattoo to remind you. Am I audible?
yeah, you are audible. I mean, someone can take it up.
Okay. Who has a daughter?
Okay, Sanjay Jain. Oh, Mohan. Yeah. Mohan wants to speak. Mohan.
Yeah, hi, good morning. I don't have a daughter, but still I want to comment on this actually.
Go ahead.
Generally, actually, we are not that, but we want to show to the public that we are. So if we are tattooing that, we are just trying to show that we are, but actually we are not that. This is why we are tattooing it.
Okay. So yeah, I think we can start off the session. So I'll introduce the general evaluator right now. We'll come back to later different. Okay, so today general evaluator is Sunil Gupta. He is a working professional associated with a PSU as a senior engineer, very enthusiastic about learning new things to evolve himself. He has an ardent passion for playing cricket and speaking in English, and he is a strong believer in simplicity, integrity, and hard working. Over to you, General Evaluator, Toastmasters Sunil Gupta.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for introducing me to the audience and the very interesting theme.
Thank you.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Wow, you all are looking very fresh, glowing, and well dressed. How many of you use a dressing table to get ready? Please raise your hands. 1, 2. I think married people definitely. And who do not use a dressing table definitely use a big mirror or mirror. Have you ever thought that a dressing table is like a general elevator? I'll tell you how. There is always a big mirror on the dressing table. Okay. And just like a big mirror reflects our entire physical appearance, shows the truth about our looks, and helps you identify areas of improvement in your physical appearance. Similarly, a general evaluator provides an honest evaluation and identifies areas of improvement throughout the entire meeting. So today, I am the dressing table or general evaluator of this meeting room. I'll be evaluating everything that takes place during the meeting from start to end. And I have started my job as well already. And just as you sometimes use a hand mirror to take a closer look at any particular part of your body, I have 4 hand mirrors as my TAGL team members: timer, a counter, grammarian, and listener, who will take a closer look at 4 different aspects of the meeting. In order to introduce my team, first I would like to invite the timer, Toastmaster SHUBHAM SOMANI. Toastmaster SHUBHAM SOMANI, originating from the colorful state of Rajasthan, and he is a chartered accountant with over 5 years of experience, currently working with Daimler Trucks Group. His career taken him from Rajasthan to Mumbai and now to Bangalore, where he resides in Kasturi Nagar with his wife. Outside of work, Shubham is passionate about traveling to new places and exploring diverse cuisines. He also enjoys playing badminton and is a devoted Bollywood fan. Toastmaster Shubham, please come and explain your role.
Thank you, General Evaluator Sunil Gupta. Good morning, everyone, all Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
So as a timer, I will time the table topics, formal speeches, and evaluation. And I'll also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red card, which denote specific times remaining. So we have 2 speeches today. One is for 5 to 7 minutes, and second one is for 10 to 12 minutes. So till 5 minutes, it will be yellow, blue card. On 6 minute, I will raise the green card. On 6.5 minute, I'll raise the yellow card. And on 7 minutes, I'll raise the red card. And on 10 to 12 minute speech, till 10th minute, it will be blue. Then on 10th minute, I'll raise the green card. On 11th, I will raise the yellow card. And on 12th minute, I'll raise the red card. We will have 30 seconds to wrap up our speeches post red card is raised. For table topics, we will have time of 1 to 2 minutes, where after 1 minute, I'll raise the green card. 1.5 minute, I will raise the yellow card. And on 2 minutes, I'll raise the red card. For evaluations, we will have 2 to 3 minutes time, where on 2 minutes, I will raise the green card. 2.5 minutes, I'll raise the yellow card. And on 3 minutes, I will raise the red card. And as same, we will have 30 seconds to end our speeches post red cards is raised. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Shubham, for clearly explaining your role. Next, we have the R counter. So today's R counter is Toastmaster Nilesh Gupta. Toastmaster Nilesh Gupta, hailing from Siwan, Bihar, completed his Bachelor of Pharmacy from PES College of Pharmacy, Bengaluru. He is currently pursuing MTech in Biotechnology at the National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Mohali. As a sports enthusiast, he enjoys playing badminton and cricket. In his free time, he listens to music and values meaningful interactions with those around him. He joined Toastmasters to enhance his soft skills and personal growth. Toastmaster Nilesh, please describe your role.
Thank you, General Evaluator Sunil Gupta. The purpose of our counter is to listen and make a note of unnecessary words and the sound used by all the speakers and role players of the today's meeting. This report would focus on 5 major areas. First is like the filler words such as and second is inappropriate interjections of instance and well, like and well, but so you know. And third is the use of crutch words similar to like basically, actually, these things, etc. And the fourth is repetitive words or paraphrase in the form of I or this means or this means. And fifth is unintentional long or short pause made by the speakers. I will present the rest of my report when called by the general evaluator during the general evaluation session. Over to you, General Evaluator Sunil Gupta.
Thank you, Nilesh, for precisely describing your role. Next, I would like to call upon our grammarian, Toastmaster Karthik Venugopal. Toastmaster Karthik Venugopal is working as a full-stack software developer in Developia, history and movies buff. He loves storytelling and listening to music. Hakuna Matata is the motto of his life. Laugh until you roll on the floor. ROFL is his tagline. So Toastmaster Karthik, please make us laugh and throw some light on your role.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is not the right role to make you guys laugh because grammarian has to be very strict in pointing out grammarian mistakes, grammatical mistakes. So, as a grammarian, my job is to check the grammatical mistakes and also tell you what are the good usages and not so good usages. And also, it is the responsibility of a grammarian to give you the word of the day. And the word of the day for today is jestful. ZESTFUL. Jestful. So, the meaning of the word is characterized by great enthusiasm and energy. Characterized by great enthusiasm and energy. So I find Mohan is characterized by great enthusiasm and energy, our Sergeant at Arms. How you can use this sentence into sentence is, his jestful performance made the film very successful. They symbolized jestful youth. So I hope you got the word of the day, that is jestful. I'll paste the same on the chat, and whoever uses the word of the day, we will give a thumbs up to that person, and I will know. And there is a surprise package in the end for the person who uses the word of the day. So this is how I can tempt people. Please use word of the day. Thank you. Back to you, General Evaluator.
You all get Diwali sweets.
Thank you, Karthik Venugopal, for throwing light on your role, and your performance was also jestful. Now, the final hand mirror of member of my TAGL team, the listener for the meeting. Please help me welcome the listener, Toastmaster Nandan R. Toastmaster Nandan R is currently based out of Bangalore. He is a software engineer by profession. He is an enthusiast who loves traveling and trekking. He also loves listening to soft rock and old Hindi songs. Toastmaster Nandan, please let us know your role.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Sorry, my voice is not that great today. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'll be the listener for today. I'll be listening carefully to everything said and done during the meeting. At the end of the meeting, what I'll do is I'll draft small short questions and test your listening capabilities. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Nandan. And I can say that your voice was perfect. You could sing a song.
I hope so.
Thank you so much for briefing your role. I will come again with my team in the evaluation section to present my report and my team's report. Till then, enjoy the theme, prepared speeches and table topic speeches. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, General Evaluator.
Yes.
I hope the dressing table is on by right now. Thank you. Before moving on to the prepared section, speech section, I would like to just throw one more suggestion. Nothing good ever happens after 3 a.m. I promise. Any comment on that?
We have 4 a.m.
Nothing good ever happens after 3 a.m.
With that, after 3 a.m., people actually have a deep sleep stage. So that's something good.
Yeah. But I hope you.
It's okay, you can speak from here also, right? Cameras there.
Yeah.
But audio is not there.
Okay, speak, try speaking. From there.
But then it's still catch from audio.
Okay.
Yeah.
You speak, yeah. From there you speak. Now you speak. Speak, that's it.
Yeah, I disagree maybe because even after 3 a.m., study shows that there's a deep sleep stage that happens, and because of that, that shows that something good happens after 3 a.m.
Okay.
Something that can be very beneficial.
I think this is in the context of keeping yourself awake. So anyway, yeah. Okay. Never post a picture online you wouldn't feel comfortable showing your mother, your boss, and the dean of admissions. Anybody on this? Online, offline?
Can you repeat the question?
Never post a picture online you wouldn't feel comfortable showing your mother, your boss, and the dean of admissions.
Okay, that means we are uncomfortable posting their pictures with us.
No, it's a suggestion from a dad saying that never do. Yeah.
Okay. No comment. You can ask online, anybody.
You can post it now, like different. It depends on the platform, like WhatsApp, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So if you look at the boss kind of things, you can post it on LinkedIn where you can get more awareness. Like
You're not audible, bro. You have to come here.
is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so at our Toastmaster of the day has asked and given a suggestion that it's not good to post of a mother, father, right?
No. you cannot post any picture, but you cannot show your mother, your boss, or your dean of admissions. The college.
Acha.
That means.
Okay, Dean of Admission doesn't apply to me because I have crossed that age. Upcoming generation. Is anybody here who wants to join the college and wants their dean? So I would say you cannot post your dean's picture because it's not so comfortable because you would not be knowing your dean. So best thing is get into college, make friends with your dean so that you can help, you can get good marks. And after that, after getting good marks, you can post your dean's picture and your picture, thanking him that you got a good marks. So that is one thing I can say.
Thank you. Okay, so we will proceed on to the next section. This is the prepared speech section. So today we have just want to check call upon the evaluator, Toastmaster Mohan Rao. Okay. So you will be the evaluating your designated speaker, Toastmaster Srihari Acharya, and it's fine. So introduction of the speaker, Srihari. Srihari Acharya, Toastmaster, is a mechanical simulation engineer at robotics startup. He is an avid reader and fitness enthusiast. To learn, network, and grow, he joined the Toastmasters. So he will be providing his project is basically path is presentation mastery, level 1, project number 3. Project name is Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. And the speech duration is 4 to 6 minutes. The purpose of the project is, just a minute. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. So it says 5 to 7 in, can you just confirm? Okay. So I invite speaker, Toastmaster Srihari Acharya, the Hormone Hustle, Srihari Acharya. Let me know when the timer starts.
Apparently, 7 seconds is what it takes to have a first good impression on the audience. So I thought of using those 7 seconds to stylishly have a chewing gum the way some of the Indian actors do. I initially thought of flipping a cigar and smoking the way superstar Rajnikant does it, and then I realized I don't smoke yet. Now, what is all this build up for? Back to that 7-second thing. Did you know that the goldfish has a better attention span than us? Goldfish, which is so primitive in its brain structure, has better attention span than us human beings. Speaking of goldfish brain structure, neurotransmitters and hormones, that is what I want to talk about today. Starting with the coffee and the effects of caffeine on our body. Coffee is a psychoactive stimulant, a drug. A second most traded commodity on planet next to oil. We all love coffee, right? I certainly do, especially when I just woke up or feel groggy. And once I have that shot of coffee, I'm like a 4-year-old toddler beaming with full of energy, excitement, focus, and full of zestfulness. Once my body clears all the caffeine and the half-life hits, I become like a regular me, the regular Srihari Acharya, who is having hard time focusing again. What I've experienced is caffeine crash. So how can we avoid the caffeine crash? Here's what the OG of neuroscience, Andrew Huberman, says about it. Andrew Huberman is like a Snoop Dogg or Honey Singh of neuroscience. Here's what he says about it. Not to consume coffee in the first 1 to 2 hours of waking up. And also not to consume before sleeping for 6 to 8 hours, preferably before 2 to 3 p.m. So what coffee does it blocks the adenosine receptors in our brain, that is a sleep hormone, making us alertness and focused at the moment. like borrowing energy from the future. It messes up our circadian rhythm, so it's like experiencing the jet lag without having to actually travel. While the caffeine molecule wakes up our body, the next molecule wakes up our heart, building trust and connection. The next hormone, I want you to make a guess on it. If any of you know, it's a love or a bond hormone. Can any of you make guesses? Which hormone is it? It's a love or a bond hormone. It's oxytocin.
Okay.
The oxytocin hormone is released when we talk to our loved ones, friends, or even when we are playing with our pets. I thought of making my cat a guest appearance, but he's not here. He's probably out there frolicking in my neighbor's place, having fun. So I can't make him a guest appearance. So oxytocin is important. That is released when we talk to our friends, our loved ones, and most importantly, coming to the Toastmasters offline and networking with our friends. A healthy dose of oxytocin is important to be happy and healthy in the long term. While oxytocin fosters love and connection, the next hormone, I want to say the life is not just about hugs and high fives. We all do face stressful and anxious moments at some parts of our lives. So the next hormone is the stress hormone. Could any of you make guesses which hormone it is?
Cortisol.
That's correct. It's a cortisol moment. It's a cortisol hormone. This cortisol hormone generates the butterfly effects in our stomach. No, I'm not talking about that butterfly effect that happens when you stand paralyzed in front of your crush. I'm talking about the butterfly that most of us feel when we attempt for the impromptu sessions here in Toastmasters. There are obvious physiological changes like increased heart rate or sweaty palms. So what can we do about it? The first thing is the way I did it in the beginning to calm my nerves and be less anxious, having a chewing gum, or perhaps some breathing exercises can help too. This cortisol has a sneaky little side effect. That is, it makes us feel hungry. The next hormones involved in the hunger are leptin and ghrelin. Leptin is involved, it signals our brain that we are full, and the leptin hormone makes us growl wanting to have food. But the catch is that when we are hungry, we crave for caloric dense fatty foods. Well, that's because our ancestors have always evolved in caloric uncertain regions. And when they found any hunt or a bunch of berries, it's better to gobble up as much as possible because who knows, the next season must be famine. So it's deeply rooted in our biology wanting to crave for fatty foods. For example, I might choose chole bhature or you might choose gulab jamun, but we all choose the fatty food rather than, let's say, protein shake or raw carrot at any time of the day. But it's good, having the food that we love once in a while. Even the very anticipation of having juicy burgers or masala dosa, it releases the one more distant cousin called dopamine, making us feeling happy and happy at the moment. And it's very necessary to be happy and healthy in the long term. In the end, the hormones help us in shaping what we feel, what we think, and even what we eat. But we don't have to be at the mercy of the biology. While the caffeine molecule can help you wake up, blocking the adenosine receptors and keep you awake, and the oxytocin hormones help you make connection, fostering the warmth and connection, and cortisol releases to help us stay sharp in the moment. We don't have to be at the mercy of the biology. We don't have to be at the mercy of the biology, and we don't let these little chemical messengers run the show. Instead, we get to call the shots. So thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. Thank you, Speaker. Toastmaster Srihari Acharya. Yeah, what I have been studying lately is about the prefrontal cortex and how it is different from the amygdala and how it raises the fear and all that. So whatever is unique for humans is the well-developed prefrontal cortex. So I think we will have to use more of that than the others. Thank you very much. So again, one more suggestion before coming into the next speaker. So this is a suggestion from my brother. So I have been changing jobs very often. When I was a bit younger than 10 years, 15 years before. So he used to tell me, don't go away from a job, go towards a job. How do you relate to that?
Don't go away from the job.
Don't move away from the job, go towards what you want.
It makes a lot of sense. What does it mean actually? What I understand is, just let's not actually hate our job. Most of the people, we do the job because we want the money only. But instead of that, actually, if we try to love our job, or if possible, if there's any possibility, if we can find the job which we love it, which we like it actually. So let's go towards that so that we can passionate to work onto that.
Sure. Gaurav, thank you. Gaurav wants to say something.
Yeah, it's pretty much what Bhushan said. I would say, I mean, usually what we do at the job, we kind of see what we don't like. Okay, this is something I don't like, so I'm gonna stay away from it. Okay, this is something else, something more. This is just not me. Let me just stay away from it. But I think you have to look at it more like what do you like? Find your passion and then just move towards the job which completes you. Yeah, that's from my end. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Anybody would like to suggest anything for the upcoming generation? Any thoughts in mind?
Switch on their cameras.
Please switch on your cameras. That's a suggestion from Karthik. Yeah.
Stick to the one job. Like you are studying something and you are going to somewhere. So that is not working in what you are studying, concentrate there and work on that job, which will work a lot. Because while you are doing hard work and struggle for studying, after studying, you will switch off from there and you just go opposite direction. So that will not work in study and career. So both will not match.
If you are studying mechanical engineering, be in the mechanical.
So can't hear. Is it audience can hear about me? My voice?
Yeah, go ahead.
So it doesn't mean like that, like in childhood, like you are interested about something like mechanical, CSC or civil engineer. After a couple of 2-3 years, again your mind will be changing to do something else. So when jumping there, spend some time like 3 or 6 months and travel with the same folks like who are like what the passion you are interested. If you are really liking it, then move it. So without answering, like without checking, follow up with seniors and guests, like who are maybe like reach out to the professional networks and I want to move to this career, like how it be, and start with a small internship or like if you're really liking, then move it. So this is the step where we can change our career transformation also. Like we are mostly now generation career transformation mostly because we are getting good packages. If I move to this role, I will get good package. If I move to this role, I will get good packages. The package is not the end of the matter. The only thing is, are you happy with your job? Are you happy with your current programs and learning? Are you happy with your network and company? That is the main thing we need to focus on it. Great, man. Great. Yes.
Everyone, they should not resort to Google or ChatGPT or friends. Influence are too much with this, and they will be very settled. But suddenly someone told me, "Oh, I am getting that," so they'll switch off, and then they will always pity them. Oh my God, I would be best over there. So that was
During our times, we didn't have much of Google and others, but a lot of information is also destructive.
Yes.
So that's what we are saying. Yeah.
social media.
Google is here.
Thank you. So we will move on to the next speaker. Do we have evaluator Mukund Joshi? Yes.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Toastmaster Mukund Joshi, you will be evaluating your designated speaker, Sanjay Jain, Toastmaster Sanjay Jain. So Toastmaster Sanjay Jain is a chartered accountant by profession, married to a lovely wife, Sushma Jain, who is also a CA. The couple is blessed with two lovely children. All the more to write down all the suggestions that you are getting. Outside Toastmasters and accounting, Sanjay likes playing cricket, chess, and loves traveling. And his path is leadership development, level 5, project number 2. Project name is Reflect on Your Path. The speech duration is 10 to 12 minutes. And the purpose of the speech is, give me a minute. The purpose of this project is for the member to reflect on his or her growth during the completion of an entire path. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of his or her growth during the completion of the path. Toastmaster, I think the speech title is Toastmaster Sanjay Jain, A Journey of Transformation, Toastmaster Sanjay Jain.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ganesh. Good morning, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. It is with the profound joy and gratitude that I stand before you today to share my Toastmasters journey, a journey that has reshaped not only my public speaking skills, but also my confidence and approach to the leadership. When I joined my Toastmaster, I had to give my first speech. It is introduction of yourself, myself, in which it is called basically an icebreaker speech. I have to give who I am to the club. So I have to give my childhood, schooling, and my educations and things like that, where I was shivering during the initial time of my first speech, and which was very well delivered at that point of time. So all the audience stood up and given a standing ovation to me. I was impressed, and then the journey of the Toastmasters started. Then speech on speech, I started giving, and I had covered various topics like the power of habits, the money works for you, or you work for the money. Are you a leader? Time is precious. Sangeet Sandhya, taxes, its impact on purchasing power. I would little bit elaborate on each of the topic which I had spoken. The power of habits, in which I had spoken about how the small habits changes you and gives a big impact in your life, which was very well appreciated by members. Then the next topic was money works for you or do you work for money? I had talked about the concept of compounding. The compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. Person who knows compounding earns from it, and person who does not know pays for it. So it's a very simple subject, but people miss on this and have to bear in their life. The next topic I had spoken, are you a leader? I had spoken about what is my style of leadership. Is it democratic? Is it authoritative? Or is it a dictatorship? I had introspected myself and started understanding each thing in a detailed manner. I thought that sometimes I'm authoritative, sometimes I'm democratic. It depends on situation to situation. Then I came to a conclusion that one person cannot have one style of leadership. He will have varied type of leadership style based on the situation. that I had delivered during my speech. Then I had spoken about taxes, its impact on our purchasing power. Here, when we do budgeting of our thing, we forget to take taxes into consideration. I had given a very good example of purchasing a car. When we see the X showroom price, we think that we have to buy this model of the car. But when we go to the showroom to really book the car, a different price comes out. Then whole of our budget gets disturbed. For that thing, we have to very well make it a point and see that we factor taxes into consideration. No means our purchasing power will get affected by it's more than 30% around we will be bearing on the taxes itself. So I had delivered, these are the main speeches I had given. There are various speeches, other speeches which I have not brought in here. Then I had taken the ESCOM role. One of the members said me that when you have to get out of your comfort zone, you have to become the part of that thing. So what I had done, I had nominated myself for the Vice President Public Relation in one of the Daffodils Club. And then I got elected as a Vice President Public Relationship. I did not have any knowledge about how the public relationship works. But this role taught me that I can do it. I was able to manage the social media. I was able to manage members and see that our club ranks the first. When I became the public relationship, our installation ceremony got featured on the television, which was a very well appreciated by various other clubs. So that was the initial thing which made me to learn. I had to learn many things, go to the YouTube channel, learn about how to manage, how to prepare posters and things like that. This one thing that when you come out of your comfort zone, nothing is impossible to achieve. Everything can be achieved. So you have to come out of the comfort zone that I have very well understood. Then came the education section. When I was a part of the ESCOM member, I had to conduct some of the education sections with the help of other DTMs. I had contacted DTM Saurabh Datta to take on the education section for the Daffodils Toastmaster Club, the pathway. He very well explained the things in a very simple manner, which was very well appreciated by the members, and we had the majority of members present, and also from other clubs also were present, and it was very well appreciated by all of them. Then came the contest and speechcraft. I was hesitating to take part in the contest. One of the members suggested me that you have to take part, whether winning or losing is not the part of the game, but taking the part in the contest is the main thing which you will be recognized for. Then I thought that let me start trying. Then the first contest I attended was a table topic contest. Then I made my mind to go for evaluation, and then for speech. I would like to say that my speech when I given my speech in the contest, I was judged and I was got the third place in that speech, which I could not believe to myself that I had improved to that extent that I can compete with other leading speakers. So this has ultimately given me a boost that everything is possible when you make up your mind. So this has created a very good feeling in myself. Then I had to take various other roles like the evaluator. As an evaluator, whenever any member approached me that you become an evaluator, I would readily accept it. Why? Because I had to learn new things, how to evaluate without offending the speaker. This art has to be learned. When you speak and tell to anybody, that should not offend him. You should not offend or show him in a degraded manner. You should have every time a win-win situation, and your message is also clear to the person whom you are telling, so that he will be impressed and he will work for his development. So that I learned from the evaluation things. Then I moved to the TMOD role. Here in the TMOD role, one thing I understood, that we have to see that the whole meeting starts with the full energy and ends with the full energy. That is the role of TMOD. So I was very much introvert to do this, but I started doing it, and various themes like the atomic habits, the income tax filings, the power of discipline, morning rituals, which taught me the in-depth role of what to speak and when to speak. This has made me to acquire a new skill, that I can manage the whole event end to end and make everyone, every member energetic, and see that the role takers shine in the meeting. My role was very clear, that every time whenever you take, the other person who is also there should shine in the meeting, so that we win. Then I came to the my journey of leadership development, the pathway which I am doing will get completed today. And what I learned from here is not just the public speaking, but a transformation leadership role. That any role which you take, whether it's a timer, it's a R counter, it's a grammarian, or a listener, it is the role that teaches you. It may be a small role or a big role, but it teaches you. For example, timer role teaches you how to manage your time. The R counter teaches you how many hours you are doing, which disturbs the listeners. The grammarian role teaches you a good English vocabulary, and listener role teaches you what to listen and when, and what points you have to make for your future speeches. This pathway has transformed and changed my way of thinking the life, and it has given me the growth. The next pathway I'm going to take is persuasive influence. Persuasive influence, why I'm going to take this path, is positive negotiation. One of the things we have to learn in our life, whenever we negotiate, we have to be very positive. We have to see that we are win-win. Never think about win-lose. Why? Because it will not go in a long term. When you think about win-lose, every time if you think win-win, you will survive and other person also will survive. In Jainism, it says that live and let live. So we have to follow that philosophy and every time understand this. Now, I would like to gratitude my mentors, Manoj, Mahesh, Karthik, Aparna, Meeta, Saurabh, Nancy, for pushing me to the wall so that I become a true person and change myself to lead. Thank you very much, and over to the TMOD of the day.
Now let's
You ask everybody to give a standing ovation.
can you turn on your camera and give a standing ovation to Toastmasters speaker Jain?
And say as a tradition for Africa, we stand in.
Yeah. So as a tradition for Toastmaster, we stand up for the path breaker session and give a standing ovation. Okay, so that brings to the end of our session on the speaker section, and we are going to take a break now. We'll be back in 5 minutes, but I want to just leave you with the thought or suggestion. It's a funny one from one of the dads. Remember, the girl you are with is somebody's sister and is perfectly capable of kicking your ass. Thank you. We'll take a break. What time will it be? 11:05. Is everyone back? Can you be back also on camera?
They forgot to call back.
No, I think yeah, it's already 11:06. Is everybody in? Start. Okay. So, so we'll continue with the theme for another 5 minutes, and we will start the table topics section. Okay, so anybody in the room or online? Toastmasters, anyone online or in the room or guest? Huh? For TTM? No, not for TTM. For the theme I'm asking. Is there anyone who wants to share any suggestion for the upcoming generation? Please.
Don't look at things. Away from devices. Utilize your time wisely.
Utilize?
Your time is precious. So utilize it wisely. Don't waste on social media. Correct.
Don't waste on social media.
Social media like 2 ways. When we one way we can learn also, second way we can wasting our time. The way we use it is important.
Not to be too competitive. Too competitive. Nowadays
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, nowadays it is there that we heard about mental stress and all that. Nowadays that issue is rising. So yeah, because of competition, we see and we start telling our kids that this person has got this much marks. Why are you not getting? So he may have some other strengths, but we want to push him to some other thing. So that is creating. Instead of that, only guide what is required, but don't push too much.
Sure.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to say that now, this young generation, the whole entire world is for them. The India is for them. So they should look in this longer, bigger and wider perspective. A small thing they should try to do so that this world and India becomes much a better place. Very small things. Maybe if I give the way to someone on the road, maybe if I give the seat to someone to sit, maybe if I help someone on the road just to give him the lift. A very basic things, which is not going to affect me, but those kind of things, a small gesture. When I go to the office, I see a peon, I see the security guard, I see a cleaner, just a small smile at him, say thank you, say sorry, say excuse me. I'm jumping to the lift, but someone else wants the lift better than me. I give the place to him. I'm talking about the day-to-day, very basic things. If we can do that, and you will see that the life becomes much more easier, and this world will become much more comfortable for us to live in.
Sure.
I have one suggestion, not suggestion, even I am part of the new generation, but I've seen sometimes, they assume the hard work is equal to stress. I've seen that misconception. So that's not the right thing. Sometimes, if you want to achieve something or something you're working towards it, you need to put hard work, and then only you can achieve it. So we should not misunderstood hard work as a stress.
Right. Yeah.
So I also have something to share with the younger generations. I have done this mistake when I was young. Now I'm getting good. So the one thing what I feel everybody should have is patience. great things take time. Now, what does this mean is, if yeah, so it's a Mohan's WhatsApp status. I copied, yeah, absolutely. So how does this work is, if you are aiming to achieve something in life, if you wish to happen it in 1 or 2 days, it won't happen. It takes time, and you should have patience, and you should not lose hope on what you dream about. Only one thing what I feel is will make you to achieve your success is consistency. So I say consistency is the only key. There is no spare key. So be consistent on what you dream and have patience. Great things take time. Even it may take years, but don't ever lose the hope on what you achieve to dream. Thank you.
Thank you.
Believe in yourself.
Toastmaster Mukund had something to share. You raised your hand.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have any suggestion to the younger generation, but I do have suggestion to people who want to suggest to the younger generation. And that is, please don't suggest anything. It is a very hard task if you expect them to implement your suggestions. Just leave them on their own, show your faith and confidence in them, and let them grow on their own. That would be my suggestion. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it all depends upon whom you can suggest, right? If they are willing to take, or if they have requested, come and requested, it is better to suggest. So, yeah. So I'm just going to read a couple of things, which is going to be a bit emotional.
Oh, don't make me cry.
This is for the men suggested. Spend time with your mother. She is cooler than you think.
Yes, absolutely.
Say again.
Spend time with your mother. She is cooler than you think.
You want people to answer?
No, anybody has anything to add? Okay. And for, sorry.
Okay.
For men again.
I think we should start.
Yeah, we start.
Yeah.
Call your mom. It's an instruction. Last one. Make time for your mom on your birthday. It's her special day too.
Yes. Of course.
We agree.
Okay, so with that, we will move on to the table topic section. So today we don't have an evaluator, right? So, and the table topic speeches, the priority is for the guests. And table topic master of the day, Toastmasters Shrilakshmi Hegde. She is a certified image consultant and soft skills trainer by profession. Her interest in public speaking and leadership skills made her join Toastmaster. She is double Triple Crown winner and double path breaker. She is the founder of Imaginatic Image Consulting Services. Toastmaster Shrilakshmi.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. Now, welcome to the very exciting and rewarding section of our today's meeting. That is table topic session of our today's meeting. For some people, it's very, very exciting session and rewarding session. For some people, it's a little bit challenging, but don't worry. It's the best platform to practice your impromptu speaking. In Gabbys, we give opportunities those who are willing to learn, those who are willing to participate, those who are willing to speak, those who are willing to learn, also those who need a little bit nudge. Now, coming to table topic section, first I will call the speaker, then I will respect to speaker, then I will give the topic to the speaker. First, now coming to time limits, at 1 minute timer will show the green slide, at 1 minute 30-second timer will show the yellow slide, and at 2 minute timer will show the red slide. At time and the speaker can speak maximum 2 minutes 30 seconds, not more than that. If you speak for less than 1 minute and more than 2 minutes 30 seconds, you will be disqualified. Please make sure that you should speak minimum 2 minutes and maximum, sorry, you should speak minimum 1 minute, maximum 2 minutes, and if you can speak for maximum 2 minutes 30 seconds. Please keep note on time. Now, hope everyone are ready for a table topic section, right? And I request guest and member to actually participate in this section. And if I'm not able to call anyone who want to participate because of time constraint, I'm really, really sorry from bottom of my heart. Because of time constraint, I'm not able to call you. And you're very much welcome to come and participate in our upcoming meetings in Tuesday, Thursday, next Saturday. There is a lot of opportunities in our Gabbys meeting. Hope everyone are ready, right? Can we start? Meeta, can you volunteer for first question? Meeta, come. Meeta, first question is for you.
You want to volunteer? How it is?
It's Meeta.
You want to? Yeah, she's coming. She's coming. You want to first? It's a male here. You can come to Shri.
Meeta, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Question is for you. What is the one thing you appreciate about yourself?
How many guests are there?
Yes, repeat.
What is the one thing you appreciate about yourself?
Thank you. The one thing I appreciate about myself, there are so many things I can appreciate about myself. Yes. I always believe that I appreciate myself, that I always try to motivate others, whether they are down to earth. Even in my class, I have a students of 30 kids, but I always see that each and every kids get the opportunity to grow themselves. So I always say that the topper will be always topper, but what about the little bit low level? We have to pull them also. So always it should be the balance in the class. And I always believe in that. So even the child who is not able to cope up with that level, I will pull them. I'll give extra star. I'll say that you are doing the best work and the confidence level is growing for them. So I always believe in that yes, that is there. And even here, as a Toastmaster, I believe the same thing. Even in the Toastmaster, I give them opportunity, everyone to become a member and to grow themselves and be what I didn't get, that I should see in all the members to become a leader, and one day they'll be a good speaker. So that is my always, I believe that yes, I have that capability of motivating others. Why not to do that? And always I want to appreciate myself. I'm able to convert someone's life. That is what else I can do that more than that. As a teacher, same way. As a Toastmaster, the same thing. Over to you. What about you? Thank you. Topic master.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Meeta. That is the one thing I love. Your students are very blessed to have a teacher like you, because you are maintaining a balance. Those who need improvement also, you are working on that. Fantastic answer, Meeta. I must say your students are very, very lucky, and you are doing a great work. You are doing fantastic work as a teacher and as a Toastmaster also. And Bhuchan, can you take next question, please?
Yes, Toastmaster, I can.
Okay. Can you tell me what advice you have for the current generation?
If I go with the advice of TTM Mukund, I should not give any advice. But I will not go with him. I'll go with my actually advice. There are a couple of them actually advice which I would like to give them. One I already shared with them. I will not repeat that. The second I would like to share that now, enjoy today. Enjoy today. Don't live in yesterday and don't live in tomorrow. There's only one thing which is perfect, which is today. And today also has another name which is called as a present. Present itself means a gift actually. So today if I take it as a present, today if I take it as a gift, then tomorrow definitely it will be much more better. Yes, I need to plan for tomorrow. I need to learn from yesterday, but whatever I can do it, I can do only today. There is nothing I can do tomorrow, and there is nothing I could have done for yesterday. Time has already passed and time has not come. So what I have to do is today. There are so many books they have written that the power of today, the power of now. They all try to say that you learn from today what you want to do it, you plan yourself and live every day. I have another thing that you be conscious of the time of today. Whatever I'm doing it, I do it consciously. This is how I can make my tomorrow much better. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Bhushan, thank you. Fantastic answer, Bhushan. Even I am believer of living in the moment, that we should live moment, but some people thinking of what should I do tomorrow, what tomorrow I should go for work. This thing I learned from my mentor also. My mentor is the best mentor in the top mentor in the country. He told me that please live in the moment. That if you live in the moment, universe also bless us. Whatever we want to achieve, we'll able to achieve. Not taking too much of stress. Any guest who want to volunteer?
Amit.
Sorry?
Amit.
Amit, can you take next? Amit, can you take next question, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What is the best decision you made in your life till now? Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, that's an interesting topic. As Karthik said, the decision to join the Toastmaster Club is one of decision that I took, and that's a really best decision I think that will be. Apart from that, I think the decision to pursue maybe a science stream, it actually helped me to upskill my career, and yeah, I'm able the choice to pursue maybe the choice to pursue science stream that helped me to crack Jain, and then I pursued engineering, and I also pursued computer science stream. So that helped me to follow my passion, and that's what I'm currently working. So yeah, that's one thing that helped me what I am today.
Okay, thank you very much. I must say you have made a best decision by joining Toastmaster. I can say you can see how many there will be a lot of transformation happening within me. You will become a better confident speaker, better listener. Your most of the skills, listening skills, speaking skills, communication skills, everything will be improved in your Toastmaster journey. Congratulations for joining Toastmasters. You can say 360-degree transformation happening in your life in positive direction.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for participating. Rahul, can you take the next question, please?
Yes, Toastmaster, I can.
Okay. What is the one thing you love about today's generation?
Okay. First of all, I would say I'm part of today's generation, so I would love myself. So I would say everything about right now is very good. Second thing is a lot of opportunities, I would say, depending on the generation wise, right? We have access to a lot of new stuff, and people are very open-minded, right? I mean, like, given back, if you were to say like a century ago, even Toastmasters itself, it wouldn't be this accessible for us. Whereas now we could, like, just sit in our home and, just take the meetings, and, we can just still connect with people and all that. But more than that, I would say just life itself is more fun, I would say, right now compared to the older generation. I know it can be very, I do see a lot of people from the older generation over here, but it's more fun over here, to be honest. You can do a lot of stuff. You can play games. People are more accepting, right? We can still work, and compared to the older generation, one thing which I've seen is when I work is that, before they used to have a mindset that we need to work. Right now, people do understand that just working itself is not enough, but also you can work and have your own passion and do your own stuff. So this is one thing which I've seen about the current generation, and also see that I mean, that's one good thing which I've seen about current generation. But apart from that, another thing is that we have the freedom to express ourselves more better compared to the previous one, and I would say that's it from my end. Toastmaster, back to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lavar. Your generation is very lucky. There's a lot of innumerable opportunities to explore life and to learn also. But our generation people, those we can't. You made us feel old, but don't worry, it's okay. But our generation people are exploring with you people. We are enjoying life with you people, with your generation, learning from you. Anyone wants to volunteer? Next question.
Yes, already ready.
Sorry, what is?
Yeah, I'm Siddharth here. Siddharth.
Okay, Siddharth. Okay, this question is for you. What motivates you in life to become better every day?
Yeah, I think there are like a lot of things which motivate you, like some like one or the other situation. But I feel the biggest motivator could be the environment. right? Because that will be something where you don't have to put any extra effort, but like if you are among the group of some inspired people, like some people like who have achieved in certain dimension, that is something which can act as a constant motivation for you, and at the same time it's like a positive thing, right? Like because you know like where you want to go, and every day you can see that in front of you, right? So at least for me, like even if I want to like grow in a certain dimension, right? The first thing which I try to do is surround myself with that set of people or with the type of environment which helps me grow in that direction. And I believe that in most of the cases, right, it's like I think the willpower is limited. Okay, and we should waste the willpower in every like single thing. Instead, like we need to create a system which helps us grow or like do things whatever way like we wish to be. And I feel that the environment is probably the biggest like motivator for like for a lot of human beings. What I say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Fantastic answer. Even I am also familiar of that. We should be in the good atmosphere. We should be in the good environment, which will become likewise the people with whom we are with. Thank you very much. Fantastic answer. Anyone who wants to volunteer for last question of today's meeting?
Yes, Chandana.
Chandana, can you take the last question?
Yes.
Okay, can you come on camera if you're comfortable? If you're comfortable only.
Yes.
Yes.
Who is your role model in current generation?
Okay. This is a difficult question, but for now, I mean, I have never.
Should I change the question?
Yeah.
According to you, what one thing current generation people are lacking?
Actually, even I belong in the current generation, so yeah, I can talk about myself. I think patience is one thing which is lacking in most of the current generation people, because we get things instantly, like whatever. It can be resources, or it can be any materialistic thing. So we get it instantly. And also, we have access to a lot more things easier. So I feel these days, in this generation, they are lacking patience for waiting. What is for waiting for anything, for that matter. So I think patience is one thing which probably this current generation and future generation should work on, or because that is more important. Because yes, we especially current generation do a lot of hard work, even the next generation probably. But so with hard work, I think patience is a key to success or achievement. So they should learn and probably be more patient. I think that is one thing which is lacking.
Thank you very much, Chandana. Even I resonate with you. Even current generation, even people, current generation, previous generation also lacking in the patience. No, it has become, everything has become instant. People are used to that. They should become a little bit patient. That's I must resonate with you. Yes, very true. Whatever we want, we can able to order online. People are used to that. Their mindset is also likewise. Yeah. Fantastic. I want to thank all the guests and members for actively participating.
We can take one more.
Okay. How should what can you answer? Can you take this question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Who motivates you in life to become a better person? Should I repeat?
Yeah, got it. Clear. Thanks. I would say the best motivator to myself would be myself. At the same time, I do believe that I look up to the role models that I believe has given a good examples. One of the reasons why I might have mentioned that I believe that I need myself to motivate me is because of a saying that my father has told me. It brings me back to the yearly birthdays that I have. So basically, as a foreign student in India, I'm from Indonesia. My father is another country. I'm all the way here, and every time on my birthday, he would always tell me, "Hey, you gotta go outside. You gotta go and celebrate." Then I would tell him, every year I just get older and have more responsibilities, and at the end of the day, it's the same thing. I told him that the celebration doesn't matter. What matters is what I can think of improving within myself, within my mind. But then at the same time, my father says that it doesn't matter. Sometimes what matters is that you have to make yourself happy in order to have the person around you happy. And sometimes things gotta come from inside within before it resonates in the outside. So I believe that I will continue to motivate myself, and I encourage everyone in this club to motivate themselves and bring it from the inside. Thank you very much.
Yeah, fantastic answer. We should role model to ourselves, and we should think we should be one advice I have is we should we should become better than today. Yesterday you should become better person each day. Like from a like if you did anything mistake, we shouldn't do it today. If you do by accident, if you make any mistake, you shouldn't do, but tomorrow you shouldn't continue tomorrow. But this is the by mistake also you should able to learn, right? Hope everyone thank everyone for active participation. I want to thank from my bottom of my heart for all the guests and the members for your active participation. If anyone wants to participate, if I'm not able to call because of time limit, I'm really sorry from my bottom of my heart. As I told in the beginning, in Gabbys there are innumerable opportunities. Next Tuesday, Wednesday, next Saturday, you can come and participate. Because thank you very much. Thank you everyone for your active participation. Now I hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Srilakshmi. It was all excellent topics, and I think everybody was able to relate to the questions that you have. So thank you for that. Two things I just want to, before I start anything, I apologize for the particular offensive language that I used before we went for the break. And sorry, not sure. I'll not make that in the future. Second thing is, timer, can you let us know for any disqualifications? Toastmaster Shubham, you're on mute. There are no disqualifications. Hello. Yeah, Toastmaster Shubham.
All are eligible, qualified. Only second speaker Sanjay had taken time 12 minutes 36 seconds. So it's qualified.
We don't have polling for speaker as we have
Okay. So it's path breaker, we will not have polling.
Okay.
And can you also send the list of table topic speakers to Karthik?
I've shared it on.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Now I call upon the third section of this meeting, which is evaluation section. Over to Toastmaster, General Evaluator Sunil Gupta.
Thank you so much again, Toastmaster of the day. Hello everyone. This is the evaluation section of the meeting. Excellence is not a destination. It's a continuous journey that never ends and always requires two feedbacks or evaluations. I must say that this is a very important suggestion for young generation also. Evaluations are designed to help speakers to recognize their strengths and learn what steps they can take to improve their speaking skills. Let's start the session. First, I will start with our first prepared speaker, Toastmaster Sri Hari Acharya. His evaluator is Toastmaster Mohan, TMR. Toastmaster Mohan is originally from Andhra Pradesh and raised in Hyderabad, now based in Bangalore. Holds a bachelor degree in business management and has been working at Amazon as a senior marketing executive for the last 4 years. In his free time, he enjoys traveling, watching movies, attending webinars of business and marketing technology. Zoom Master, please pin Toastmaster Srihari and Toastmaster Mohan along with the timer. Okay, thank you. Toastmaster Mohan, please present your evaluation report.
Sure, Sunil Gupta. Thank you for the brief introduction about me, gender evaluator. So now coming back to feedback, Sri Hari Acharya. The topic is hormone hostel. Srihari Acharya, what an amazing opening it is. You come with a chewing gum like I was remember like Superstar Rajni and Vijay movies like the entrance, the movie starting. So similar to that, you given that opening is like everyone to catch up the attention. It was really good. So in terms of evaluation, there are three methods in evaluation we will do like commendation, recommendation, and commendation. So in the commendation, I would like to highlight few key points. The body language really well to manage like eye contact and handshaking movement and the voice speech. It is really good. And you also engaged with the audience to Q&A like that. You asked a couple of questions. Audience also engaged. That is the main key point in any speeches. And also, you also did a lot of research about the particular topic because it is kind of more informative topic. You also created a lot. You also did a lot of research to get all the information and to bring it to the audience. I really appreciate for that. And it's a new concept. Like we are, our audience always interested to learn about the new concept. It's not a regular concept. That is really good. And the way you organize the space, that is also really like starting like middle to end of the speeches. That I really appreciate like the points, the strength, the structure you well organized. Now coming back to recommendation, since the topic is vocal variety and body language, it would be great if you could take some personal story or else any role play characters. That would be very easy to complete this project and attract the audience like any of our personal story or else it could be any of our childhood, your parents, school, whatever it may be. Because it's engaging role play characters are more impressive to the audience. And also felt like you need to do more voice modulation. You have to work on more voice modulation because the entire speech comes under very low basis. Sometimes it would be get like slow and some high because it's vocal variety. It would be great like you need to work on the voice modulations. And the third point is, so when you're speaking the things, say the hands are were not visible to you, it would be good to fix the camera next time when you're giving the speech. So because the hands when you're putting like this, so where audience are unable to visible their hands and everything, that is the only recommendation for this. So overall, we really enjoyed your speech, Srihari. So congratulations and all the best for completing the project 3. So it is very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohan, for such an explicative evaluation. Mohan, I liked the opening. You mentioned the topic of the speaker.
Yes.
And you talked about the entire speech. It was really good. To add one point of improvement, I would say that when you talked about vocal variety, you can show how to use vocal variety, like the speaker should work on tone or pitch, or and how to use that, which particular instance he should use low tone, low pitch. That's otherwise it was a good evaluation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Srihari, the best part of your speech was your opening when you were chewing the chewing gum and showed that how such an activity can spoil your first impression just in 7 seconds. I loved it very much. To improve, I would suggest that, as the evaluator mentioned, that you have to use some vocal variety and body language. So I would say that you should try to practice as many times as possible, so that you can avoid long pauses, and you should work on eye contact. I was noticing that you were seeing lower right side so many times. I don't know that you are, you are looking at your speech. You are looking at your speech or whatever. Okay. Otherwise, it was a good speech. Thank you. Now, I will move on to our second prepared speaker, Toastmaster Sanjay Jain, and his evaluator is Toastmaster Mukund Joshi. Toastmaster Mukund Joshi is a financial professional working for Capgemini as a director. He is currently the Vice President Education of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. He loves reading, public speaking, and currently he is learning golf. Zoom moderator, please spotlight Sanjay Jain and Toastmaster Mukund Joshi along with the timer and me. Toastmaster Mukund, please present your evaluation report.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator, for that wonderful introduction. And before the timer starts, I have to tell you that I have a very bad connection, and there could be a chance that I might be cut off from the speech. But however, I hope as of now I'm audible and visible, and I will go ahead with my evaluation. The timer can please start now. Sanjay Jain, first of all, congratulations on completing the leadership development pathway. My hearty congratulations to you. I have to tell you what a well-rounded reflection you have come out of your pathway. The reflection, and why do I say it's a well-rounded reflection or a complete reflection? Because you dwelt on every aspect of what a Toastmaster will go through in his journey in one pathway. You reflected on your speeches, you reflected on your roles on your XCOM, you reflected on roles in your meeting, you reflected how you took part in your contests, and you also spoke about what you're going to do next. And as if icing on the cake, you ended your entire speech by showing your gratitude to the people who helped you in your entire journey. And this is the reason why I call your speech a well-rounded reflection of your entire pathway. Not just that, at each and every stage, not only did you say what you did, but you also came out with what you learned by doing that. For example, your icebreaker. In your icebreaker, you overcame that shyness of speaking by being able, and that's how you became motivated by the standing ovation you got. Through your speeches, you showed us how you actually draft your speeches. There are four titles that you mentioned. Two of those titles established you as a finance professional, right? And other two speeches taught how you learned about leadership in your pathway. The said that how we told you that how taking part is more important. So like this, at each and every stage, right? You came or you learned something and you very well articulated that in your speech, right? If at all there is any improvement, right? Now that you have completed one pathway, we can call you a veteran Toastmaster, right? So I thought if you could have brought in some light moments in your entire pathway, some humor in your entire pathway, and put that in your speech, it would have been really great. And the second thing is you showed gratitude to various people, but I thought it was a little abrupt. Maybe you should have dwelt one or two sentences about at least two of the people who helped you in your pathway. How they actually helped you overcome or become a great leader, right? And last but not the least, in your next pathway, I would suggest that you attend more in-person meetings where you will be physically come and meet and talk to people. That would be a great thing, Sanjay. Overall, I have to tell you, it helps you. It was a very well-rounded and a complete speech of your pathway. Thank you, and hoping to listen more from you. Thank you, and back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Mukund, for your analytic evaluation. Toastmaster Mukund, I loved when you congratulated the speaker. Such things motivates the speaker a lot. And you mentioned every small part of the speech in terms of content. It means that you were carefully listening to the speech. I have only one recommendation for you, that I think you know that you should have started your recommendation part just after yellow card, or just below the yellow, before the yellow card. That if you have started the recommendation part uh, at the time of yellow card, so your conclusion would be very good, and completed in a good manner. I think only you should take care of timing only. Otherwise, it was a wonderful evaluation. Thank you. Now, Sanjay Jain, the main highlight of your speech was the steps, your Toastmasters journey, that you mentioned very clearly and stepwise. You also talked about some of the topics you spoke upon. You were very clear about your Toastmasters journey. As far as area of improvement is concerned, from my side, you can work upon a little on vocal variety and body language to engage the audience and make your speech interesting. Mukund already mentioned that you can mention some humor in your speech. Today we don't have any table topic evaluator, so now I will I would like to move on to my table team one by one. First, I would like to invite the timer, Toastmaster SHUBHAM SOMANI, to share his report. SHUBHAM, the stage is yours.
Sure. Thank you, General Manager. Host, can you allow me to share my screen?
Yes, you can. You can now, Shubham. You can do that now.
Yeah, I can. Can you all see my screen? Is it visible? Okay, okay. So everyone is qualified, and as second speech was pathbreaker, so there is no disqualification. I'll share my report in the chat box. Thank you. Over to you, General.
Thank you, SHUBHAM, for your report. The strongest part of speech or your introduction and report was that your precise report. You didn't take much time to show the report and talk about the report, and your introduction was also very short. I would like to suggest you that you can be a bit more prepared, so that you could look more confident when you are in your introduction part. That's why I think you mentioned that the first speech was of 5 to 7 minutes, and you told the blue card will be shown at 5 minutes. I think there is no need to talk about the blue card. We always talk about the green, yellow, and red card. Otherwise, everything was wonderful. Now, I would like to call upon the accountant, Toastmaster Nilesh Kumar Gupta, to share his report. Nilesh, please come and share your report.
Toastmaster Nilesh, can you come on camera also? Possible. If possible. Is he there? Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Am I allowed to share my screen?
Yes, yes. He can share.
No, we made him.
Yeah, he already closed.
Is it visible? My screen is visible.
No,
Not yet.
Not yet.
You can share by.
Ask him to click on the share button. Then,
Now it's visual.
Yes.
Yes.
Zero.
I have prepared the report of the for the age counter. I have marked the
It's like
I have marked all the filler words or inappropriate injection. And I'd like to congratulate the Toastmaster Mukund Joshi for the excellent speak. And I'll share the report in the chat box. Over to General Evaluator.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Nilesh. Okay.
Spotlight.
Okay.
Yes.
Nilesh, I am impressed by your introduction part. You mentioned all filler words that can be reduced, or we can get rid of such filler words to make our speech wonderful and captivating. There is only one recommendation for you from my side, that when you were talked in your introduction part, you are talking about the filler words. You should mention that how can using filler words can spoil your speech, and you can take some examples. Your anecdote, your short story. Otherwise, it was good. Thank you. Now, next is our grammarian, Toastmaster Karthik Venugopal. Please come and share your report.
Yes, thank you, General Evaluator. I'll share my screen. Yeah, I hope you can see my screen. It's loading. Okay, fine. Yeah. So the word of the day was jestful, and I see we have only one person who has used the word of the day, and that is Sri Hari. So give a big round of applause for Sri Hari. And as promised by Grammarian, you will receive a surprise package, the Diwali gift, that is Swan Papdi to Sri Hari. Okay, so that was the person who used the word of the day. Now coming to the good usages in the meeting, I could see Toastmaster Sri Hari had a wonderful vocabulary: hormone hustle, groggy, oxytocin, cortisol, sneaky, and power of today. I can see these all were the good usages in the meeting, good usage of words. And also, I was supposed to note down the rhetorical devices, but I couldn't find much of the rhetorical devices used by speakers in the meeting, or I think I failed in noting them down, because grammarian job is not so easy. But I feel I should be improving on that. And the first rhetorical device, what I feel, what we have here is answer not required. That is one kind of example. What I can give is what a humor she had, wherein it's a rhetorical device where answer is not required. What a humor she had. So there is no answer required for that. And we had anaphora, the repetition of word or phrase at the beginning of successive clause. To give an example of what exactly it is, I am excited, I am happy. And also we have epithet, that is a descriptive name. What we can say is chartered accountant factory. That is one example how it can be used. And we all know what a proverb is about, one of the other rhetorical devices, and that is one proverb which we have seen frequently, that is, where there is a will, there is a way. So one rhetorical device was used by Toastmaster Srihari, and that is hypophora, wherein you question and then answer. And one of the rhetorical device he used is, which is a hormone released during stress? So that was a question, and even answer to that was, it's cortisol. And we also have rule of three. Nobody used it, but I can give an example how it can be used. Word by word, letter by letter. Win, win, win is one other rule of three which can be used in your next meetings, in your next speeches, in your next table topic speeches. And also we have metaphor, analog, and similes, which is called as comparison. Donkey years, there is no rat race, bread and butter. So these were the rhetorical devices to give an example, but none of the speakers have used. Now coming to the recommendation, I have only one recommendation here is hands were putting like this can be said in this way, that is, your hands were not visible properly. So this was my grammarian report. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Karthik. Your report was really very attractive, informative, and interesting. To do much better, I would recommend you that I felt the introduction part was very precise. You could have made it more interesting, more funny, like your report. Otherwise, everything was perfect. Thank you. Now, I would like to invite the last member of my table team, our listener. Our listener is Toastmaster Nandan R, to test our listening skills by asking some interesting questions and funny maybe. And Toastmaster Nandan, please, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So guys, I'm back with the short questions. Let's see how good the listeners you were. So who is the neuroscientist Srihari Acharya referred in his speech?
Adam.
Sorry?
Andrew.
Correct. So which hormone is released when you speak with your loved ones?
Very good.
Oxytocin.
Cortisol.
Oxytocin.
I think so all your hormones are fighting. So it's oxytocin. So which hormone causes the butterfly effect?
Cortisol.
Correct. So what, according to Sanjay Jain, is the eighth wonder of the world?
It's a compound interest. Compounding.
Yes. So what, according to Karthik, does not have a spare key?
Consistency.
Right. So what are the two books Bhushan mentioned in his speech? There are two books that Bhushan mentioned in his speech.
Atomic Habits and Power of Discipline.
Sorry, I could not.
The Power of Now. Go to Zoom.
The
Atomic Habits also.
Atomic Habits.
Power of Now and Power of Today. So with all answers, sorry, was there somebody who was answering something?
No.
So with all questions answered, I would here conclude that the participants are very good listeners. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Nandan, for drafting and asking very interesting and especially one word or two word questions. That is very important, that when you ask question, the questions must be one word or two words only. You could make it more attractive. I'm talking about your introduction part. You could have talked about the importance of listening and in the report part, or your your asking question part, was that you could have mentioned that how to improve listening. That's why we are here to learn something about everything. Thank you. Now I will move on to the evaluation of the meeting. The meeting started on time along with the recording at 10 a.m. Kudos to our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Mohan. Toastmaster Mohan, you delivered the club mission statement and general meeting guidelines properly. You introduced the presiding officer. Good. I would like to suggest you that your eye contact showed that you were reading the speech. You kept looking at lower side throughout your presentation. So try to make eye contact with the audience, because you are the first speaker of the meeting. You are the engine of the meeting. You are going to take the train of the meeting, to the destination. Then our presiding officer, Toastmaster Mukund Joshi, you opened the meeting in a very inspirational manner by asking guests for their intros. You introduced the TMOD in a good manner. On the recommendation part, I would suggest you to include. You should include some fun in your speech. As you mentioned that, I think you mentioned for someone that you could use humor. Oh, Sanjay Jain. So you can also use a humor in your speech.
Sure.
To capture the audience attention. You are the leader of the meeting, presiding officer. Next, we have TMOD Ganesh. The theme was very interesting and captivating. Suggestions for upcoming generation. You encourage the audience to switch on their cameras and speak on the book rules. And these book rules were interesting. These rules were the, you can say, the highlight of your theme, your presentation. You kept the audience engaged in the theme throughout your presentation with book rules and asking responses effectively. And another thing I noticed that you kept smiling throughout your presentation. It means that you are also enjoying the theme. That is the most important part. When you enjoy, the audience enjoys.
Thank you.
And on the recommendation part, to make it more engaging and interesting, I think you should go through the speaker's project details and their intros in advance to avoid any breaks or long pauses. That such long pauses breaks your your flow.
Got it. Sure.
Next,
Thank you.
okay. Next, we have our Toastmaster, table topic master, Srilakshmi Hegde. Srilakshmi, you properly explained the table topic section of the to the audience, and you mentioned the timing again, even though timer already mentioned the timing of the table topic section as well. Your table topics were good and easy to understand, and the topics were questions. The highest point of your session was that you gave your own view on each topic, each question. I appreciate it very much. And for the purpose of improvement, I would say that when topics are little long, just like question or any sentence statements, it is suggested to put them in chat box as well. This makes the speaker easily understand the topic. Now, I would like to appreciate and thank our background team members, Zoom moderator, VP Education, VP PPR, and others who handled the meeting from behind the stage and made it possible to smoothly run the meeting. I would request all of you to put your hands together for their selfless efforts. Please give a huge round of applause for them. And just because of their efforts, we have successfully been conducting the meeting. With this, now I hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster General Evaluator Sunil Gupta. It's pretty detailed evaluation.
I tell people to ask their vote. We have sent the link in
Yeah.
chat.
So Toastmaster Karthik has sent the polls to the green to the chat. Please share your details there. So just to wind up on the session, so this person called Walker, who wrote these two books, Rules for My Unborn Son and Rules for My Newborn Daughter, right? So he got a lot of suggestions from his dad, where he got from his father and all that. So I would like to mention two things based on 2 points which I liked. The rules keep us safe, eliminate uncertainty, and encourage harmonious social interaction. That is one. A person of strong character, his father basically, who took pride in his appearance and behavior, was given the most liberty to have fun. So I can definitely relate to this, because if your appearance is not great or if your behavior is not great, you will not have much fun as others. So it's a very high level statement, but the details you can take it out. My take on the upcoming generation is a lot of people have access to a lot of information, and they're also confused which is correct, which is wrong. But then I have been to this leadership development programs and all that. There are a lot of people who are this generation. And when we are taking the class, nobody touches their phone. And then they don't even take breaks and things like that happen. So there are people like that who actually focus, attention is there. There is no impatience, nothing like that. So there are people like that. And there are also people on the other side of the spectrum, which we used to have. For example, if you take the OTT platforms, how much percentage of India population do you think OTT platform is there? It is just 5% of the whole population. Not everybody has OTT, right? Maybe they see YouTube as mostly. So it's not that everybody is in that space where there are impatient and other things, but a lot of things that they can take away from us and we can also take away from them. It's not always the one way that is going to happen. But one thing it is for the new generation or the upcoming generation, as the thing is, you are also going to become a father. You will also become a grandfather, right? So unless you understand what is happening, unless you understand what is the rules that you are getting or the suggestions that you are getting, you will not be able to pass on. So pass on is the keyword to remember. So with that, I think I come to the closed session and hand over to presiding officer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day, Ganesh. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for today's Toastmaster of the Day for conducting such a wonderful session. All right, the polls have been launched, so please cast your votes if you can see the poll on your screen. Yeah, and while the polls are being casted, oh, I have already got the results. Excellent. So before I announce the results, I would like to get some feedback from, particularly from some of the guests that we have here. Can I request Mr. Bhushan, Mr. Bhushan Daryani, to give your feedback on today's meeting, please?
I think it was a excellent meeting. I have attended actually Toastmaster in person, but for some my personal reason, I was out of Toastmaster for let's say 8 to 9 months. But I'm very thankful to Meeta ma'am. She's so young in her heart that she keeps on encouraging everybody to come to Toastmasters and join, and she shows why we should be there. And this is such a good platform for us to meet the like-minded people, express ourselves, come out from the week, the tensions and all those things. So it's a good platform. So I'm very happy to be back over here. I'll try to come in person, but if I can't, at least I will be online as long as I can. Thank you for hosting. Thank you for having me guest today.
No problem. Thank you. You are most welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Can I now request guest Amit to give your feedback, please? A very brief one. Amit? Okay, he may not be there. Yes, Rahul?
Yeah, in person.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, in person. All right, okay, go ahead.
Thank you everyone for this excellent session. I really liked about different suggestion, different discussion about suggestion for upcoming generation. I am still confused like whether I belong to current generation or the old generation, because I have some quality of like I like old songs and but I resonate with new generation as well. So yeah, it was a fun session. I got different kind of suggestion and yeah, it was fun.
Thank you, Amit, for your feedback. We have guest Chandana.
Yeah, it was a very insightful session. Actually, when I saw this is the first session where I've attended a hybrid session. This was my first meeting. So I also would like to be in person, attend the meeting. Uh, uh, it was a really nice and very insightful session. Thank you.
All right, but you're in Mysore, so attending in-person meetings would be a challenge for you, I guess.
Yeah, usually travel to Bangalore, so that will not be a problem. I think we can.
Okay, all right. You're most
Something.
welcome. Sure. You're most welcome. Guest Rahul.
Thank
Hello, Toastmaster Mukund. I would like to say the session was very beautiful and definitely brought back some memories of my older meetings. And, it definitely is fun seeing people talk and, having the experience of veteran Toastmasters and seeing how they evaluate and how things goes around. I definitely enjoyed it, and I would definitely like to be in person also. Probably by next meeting, I'll do my best to be in person. If not, I'll be online. And I'm thankful that there's an hybrid session and not a strictly offline session. I'm thankful for that. So thank you.
Thank you, Rahul. Now, some guests I believe we have in the offline in the hall. Yeah, can you please tell us who you are and then.
Definitely. I'm Siddharth, and
Siddharth.
it's hybrid meeting. Earlier, I think I have attended like one, like a couple of in person and a couple of online meetings also. Overall, like I think I'm grateful that I was able to attend. Firstly, I would like to thank like Meeta, because she has been coordinating really well, and her energy is also quite infectious. Like I think morning. She woke me up with like a call and she said like happy morning. But yeah, I think that is really good. Otherwise, I would have slept till now probably. But yeah, I think our BPM 24/7. President. Yeah, so thanks for that. And also like she was really helpful in guiding me in navigating me also. And I think since the time I entered over here also, it was like I really would want to appreciate the efforts which you have taken for this entire setup and all. Because like I know it's not an easy thing, like, and you have to come earlier, and I think the evaluator mentioned that it started at 10 a.m. sharp, right? So I understand like you guys must have taken that effort. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. So thanks everyone, and the session was like quite like enthusiastic, I would say. I think sorry, yeah, finally I got the chance to use the word of the day. Yeah, and actually thanks to our TMOD, like he has been smiling, and that is really good. Actually, throughout the session, it was like wonderfully organized session. And yeah, overall, like I really enjoyed the session and the members and the kind of energy which they carry. And yeah, thanks for that. Like, thanks for.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Siddharth. Anybody else?
So
Offline?
Mukund, yeah, Mukund, I mean, I know it's already time up, but I just wanted to take 1 minute of the time.
Sure,
So
please go ahead.
to thank everybody. Thanks for the entire team, the Gabbys team and members, Gaurav, Rishi, Mohan, Ganesh, and everybody, Mita ma'am, and our guest Siddharth and Amit for making it possible even on the festive days. Thank you so much. And it's been wonderful to see two great speakers, Srihari and Sanjay. Wonderful speeches, and all the role takers. Thank you so much for picking up the roles each time. Thank you. And it was a great session, I would say. Back to you, presiding officer, Mukund.
Thank you. Thank you, Karthik. Through that, absolutely, it has been a wonderful session. Thank you, everybody, for taking roles. And now let me go ahead and announce the winners of today's meeting. The best auxiliary role, grammarian, is the grammarian, Karthik Venugopal. Best table topic speaker is none other than Meeta Shah. Best evaluator is yours truly, Mukund Joshi. And the best role taker is the TMOD Ganesh. All right, with this, thank you very much. I really look forward to see more people in person. For me, it was a little bit of an aberration today. Otherwise, I'm one of those guys who attend in-person meetings in person most of the times. But I will try my best to be regular from next meeting onwards. Thank you very much. And I hope to see all Bangaloreans come to 91 Springboard on every Saturday to attend the meeting. Thank you very much and have a great rest of the weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye. Happy Diwali advance. Bye.
Same to you.
Happy Diwali. Bye-bye.
Bye.